There we go. Hello, folks. Trespassing here.
And it's Cookie.
We are not lawyers. We do not have legal advice. This is not legal advice.
We're here to
but we're gonna give
legal advice.
But we're gonna give legal advice on r/legal today because Reddit reading videos are lame and boring. Reddit videos where unprofessional people do unprofessional things. Now that's funny. Alright, my birth parents are kicking me out and having me sign an agreement. I'm 27 years old and recently lost my adoptive mom to cancer. I was her primary caretaker. I moved from California to Wyoming due to lower cost of living. I know people who did that actually. And to be closer to birth family. Well, they went down to Georgia. We're outside, by the way, just for context. This is the only place where we can get anything resembling quiet. I was going to purchase a home here, but they insisted I move in with them. I did not sign anything when I moved in. But my birth mom is in a felony case and lost her job, so I wanted to help them out. Little did I know I would be paying months of their house mortgage, car payments, and other expenses. I have money saved for my inheritance, but cannot touch it until I'm 30. Ooh. 3 years. I work 5 days a week, don't do drugs or drink. I clean where I can. I've done everything I can for them, only to be called a liar, manipulative attention getting due to my mental and physical illness. I'm completely broke now besides my paychecks. Help, please. Okay, so living paycheck to paycheck. You agreement to vacate the premises. Oh, Final Night's finished downloading. Okay, how do I get this out of here? Okay. Before the 1st of October. So, the land property will be disposed of after 10 days. Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot we can just do this. Okay. Property owner and occupant. Well, if you never signed this, this is not legal.
Yeah.
Is the thing. Again, no, I should clarify. We are not lawyers. We cannot legally give legal advice. Legally speaking, this is not advice. This is commentary or whatever. I don't fucking care. Listen.
If you have a friend, try to move it.
This puts restriction on OP but offers nothing in exchange. Sign nothing. OP. Freeze your credit with 3 credit bureaus. They have access to your mail and can open debt in your name. Sorry about your family. It sucks. It does suck. Why sign that? You get nothing. Yeah, do not sign this unless you are given compensation. Okay? Do not sign this.
Yeah.
You will fuck yourself so hard if you sign this. Can you just say I'm not liable and not be liable? Does this actually work to protect the owner? Also include my car owner might actually... From the garage, stealing major open damage to vehicles. The garage owner assumes no... Well, yes, actually. Well, yeah, see, we're not breaking the subreddit rule. See, no legal advice. Don't attack the person. There you go. Debate a position. That's perfect. Good advice. So, yes, this does, in my experience at least... protect the owner. This is a sign that you will commonly see that the owner is not responsible for any lost or stolen articles, or when you're going to a theme park, maybe you are liable to be filmed today. Where we are right now, there's a sign about that as well over at the museum, about cameras possibly using an ad campaign. So yes, this sign actually, in my experience at least, is legal protection if this happens. This sign acts as a warning, a written warning, that this may happen if you are here. We are not liable for you to choose to come here when this is happening. So I would say yes, this sign would cover them legally. Yeah. The garage owner assumes no responsibility for this damage.
Because they give a warning.
Because they warned you. They are not going to take responsibility for you following through this. Now let's see what the comments say. But does the garage owner assume responsibility for the wayward punctuation? Thought not. Oof. Yeah, why is there a comma here? That's unnecessary.
The comma makes it sound pretentious. I think I'm using that word right.
I think you are. The disclaimer does not give them any kind of immunity to liability. It just gives them ammo to use in court. Exactly. It's not... I will say this. Sorry. I was not very clear about this. It doesn't protect them... Fully. I should clarify. But it does give them a position to argue that they will most likely win because you were given a written warning and then chose to ignore it. So that's... Yeah. Exactly. Also, I'm not sure how this would go in a private garage. Plus the warning sign... In the case I mentioned, yeah, there wasn't. I know public spaces you can sue for preventable damages, but again, if it's a private property, which it seems like it is, lime deposits and all, I do believe that this does cover them in court. I do not, obviously, like this, it's not fully, I said it in a stupid way, and I'm sorry. But yes, so this would not give. This gives them ammo to use against you in court. Hey, we put up this sign and you still parked here, and then your car got damaged. You made the choice to park here.
Mm-hmm.
You are responsible for your own actions. We are it again. You would have to have a really good lawyer, which we are still not. Add
Yeah.
13K in car won't drive. I have a 1987 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Hold on. $1987, or what did it say? Yeah, 1987. Damn, that's sick. Damn! That's kind of fire. I can see why you would get one of those.
All right.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie before.
Thing.
I've been on the inside. Not bad. 2 years ago, I got the shop to do motor rebuild. We sent the motor out to be rebuilt. Okay. Mostly lifting and tint jobs. I was very patient as he's a friend of my father. Fast forward to April this year, he has come to me to come pick it up and drive it to break in the motor. It constantly stalled out and was struggling. And the reason I made it to my place was his shop is right next to the highway. Oh no! Oh no, do not go on the highway with that! I got it home, and since then I haven't been able to drive the street. Hell, I have my own driveway without stalling. Murray had come with a 100K mile warranty. Okay, yes. So then have them rebuild it. He cannot blow you off like that, no. Trying to let me stranded with a car I cannot use. He cannot do that. You have a warranty, though. Do you have a leg to stand on? I believe you would.
Mm-hmm.
Not worried about a mechanic. Sounds like a carb adjustment issue. The carb wasn't clean before reinstalling it. They're saying for 2 years. Real motor issue, but it's hard to diagnose it limited. Yes, okay. So if it's not a motor issue, then obviously you don't really have a leg to stand on because it's not his fault. But if it's a motor issue, which it could be, if it is, then I do believe you have a leg to stand on in court, possibly for suing for quite literal damages. And the fact that he ignored you shows that he might harbor some sense of responsibility. If I can get a doctor, not mine, that called it an invalid welfare check on me. Well, you can file a complaint wherever you want. I can file a complaint right now with whoever for whatever. That's not. I don't think it's a. I think you're talking about maybe something a little more than a complaint. Really, I think what you're looking to is file a possible lawsuit. Is what I think. Also, seasonal depression should not get you a welfare check. Because that's pretty normal. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be able to get one. I'm saying that should not be a reason. Again, I'm not a mental health expert either, but I feel like saying, oh, I have seasonal depression to your doctor shouldn't have them getting you checked out like that without your consent. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like if they say, and I need help, then that's different. But if it's seasonal depression and they just tough through it, which a lot of people do, you would be surprised how many people have seasonal depression. It's a lot more than you would think. So I would say you're not really supposed to call welfare check. You can't just call welfare check on someone because they say they have seasonal depression. You need an actual reason to have them checked. And even OP agrees it's an invalid welfare check. Yeah. There's only doctor's on vacation. Ooh, I had that happen once when I had a really bad cough. I was coughing until I got lightheaded. You know what the fucking substitute doctor told me to do? Just breathe. Do you know how much that costs? To have someone to just tell you to just breathe? I feel like I should be the one forming a complaint, but that doctor doesn't even practice anymore. The one who was on vacation. COVID was the end for her, man. She was like, I cannot do this anymore. And she took the opportunity to get out, and I do not blame her for 1 second. Yeah, a deputy should not... First of all, the police should never be involved in a mental health situation.
That just makes things worse.
The police are not trained to deal with mental health situations, for the most part. I don't know if that's changed.
But that's different.
Well, no, the canine unit usually doesn't have a service dog. Usually it'd be something else. But usually that's a dog in the line of service. But, again, I feel like we're getting to the root problem here is that there should not have been a welfare check called on someone because the good old seasonal depression symptoms. You know, and new med symptoms. I have ADHD, so I know all about that. I've experienced a lot of not so great symptoms, especially mentally. So I understand what you're going through, and I agree with you on this one. I think you should file a complaint with I think you can actually file a complaint with the police as well. I mean, not that they can do anything, but like, hey, there's actually, I don't know if you know this, you could get put on a list where they won't swat you anymore.
Oh.
If you're a streamer and stuff and you keep getting swatted, you could put them on a list and be like, hey, I'm not a terrorist. Actually, you can come see that. I think they do have to investigate a little bit first, but basically they won't send in the SWAT team immediately. Instead, they'll usually just send like an officer to deal with it.
Mm.
You know, I don't know all about it. It's a thing for streamers for the most part. It's one of those adjustments we've had to make in the modern age due to an increase in that. Yeah, they don't need to do a welfare check though, in my opinion. At the end, I just think that's not what you need. I think I'm not saying that you can't get a welfare check. I'm saying that they shouldn't be called by someone else. If you feel you need the help and you reach out for seasonal depression, I am not trying to invalidate you here. If your seasonal depression is bad enough that you need to get help, absolutely do so, and I think it's perfectly valid. I'm saying that seasonal depression is such a common thing. It comes at so many different levels. I don't think it's necessary for everyone to get to get to the level of a welfare check. Let's move on. Let's see, there's a landowner who has not put up a no trespassing sign anywhere on his property. There's no signs to indicate that it's private property at all, and is by a public nature reserve. Someone stumbles upon his land, he shoots them dead. Will he have a hard time in court? Absolutely, I would think.
Yeah.
If you do not have a sign up for no trespassing and you shoot someone for trespassing on an area listen, it's not about if they trespassed, right? It's about if they consciously trespassed. A lot of crimes, it's about more than just the crime itself. It's also about the motives behind it.
Yeah, like,
did the person purposefully trespass, or did they not know? You're not going to get arrested for stumbling onto someone's property by accident, no matter how private it is, unless it's owned by the government and it's military property. That you could get shot for, but they would have proper signage.
Mm-hmm.
But let's read a little context. So thinking about this, because it could easily happen in a lot of places I've been to. Let's say it happens. The man says someone was trespassing onto his land, and he was in fear of them. Whatever. How is Ogden Court location? Upstate New York. Okay, so that does. Yeah. That too, as well. People think it is in Texas. It's not quite. Standard ground laws allow you to shoot someone, not shoot someone dead. You know. It's not legal to kill anyone. It's not legal to kill anyone, even in self-defense. It's if you get charged. You will likely not get charged if it's in self-defense. It doesn't make it any less illegal to murder.
Yeah.
But it gives you a leg to stand on in court. I guess you would have an extremely hard time. I'm not a lawyer. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes, what if he shoots someone who has the legal right to be on that land? What if he shoot someone who has legal right to be on the land? Thank you, HaikuBot. Alright, tow company is telling me I owe them money for a vehicle I donated. Okay, yes. Yeah, tow companies are scummy as hell. And I know perfectly. Randomly receiving another... Oh, we're gonna skip that. We're not getting political. Wait. How physically does the judge randomization selection? Oh, okay, never mind. It's not a political question. It's about the system. I'm actually curious as well now. How is random set? Yeah, is it computerized? Does someone draw a name out of paper of physical or some other method? Also, who runs the organization? Who supervises them / what processes are in place? Okay, so ignoring the political aspect of this, I am actually also very curious about how this works. It's usually in a rotation. Okay. Yes, current caseloads are very important. That's why you see a lot of public defenders will be so tired, and they cannot focus on your case as much as a lawyer that you've hired and paid could, because they are doing so much. Public defenders get so much shit on their plate, and they do not get, like, any appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
Here are the stupidest money mistakes I've seen people make. Oh, that's an ad. Taxing me for payroll when I don't have one. Interesting. But I don't know. Curiosity of legal behind the raise of rent. There's no smoking hallways in the laundry room. Don't throw cigarette butts from balconies on the ground. If you're seen to do this, it may cause a rent increase. Landlording is complicated. I'm gonna refer to the comments on this one before I say something stupid this time. But will the argument be the resident smoking, whereas prohibited, causing smoke damage after? Yes, I feel like that could work in court. They raise the rent after the lease goes month. There is the rent after a lease goes month to month, but they typically need to give a 30 to 60-day notice. So yeah, but you could say, you know,
It depends on
you could
how
still
long
do it.
go.
You would just have to, you would have to give that time. Obviously, you can't do an instant increase. You can't be like, right this second, $17 more a month. You can't do that. Obviously, that's wrong. But you can. Yes, this is another thing. You might be able to terminate the lease and also renegotiate, or again, charge damages because cigarettes are very harmful. So I feel like there's pretense for this, and there's pretense for this as well. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And well, there's also they also could do that. So you know, it is asshole behavior, absolutely. Note my use of it for added shame. That's funny. Seeking clarity on my probate. Guys, I should clarify, this is a terrible video. We should never do this again, but we will if you ask us to.
Yeah.
We absolutely will. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying playing legal advice, but not really. But legally speaking, this is not legal advice. Legal disclaimer, this is not legal. I don't know if this is going to get uploaded, but I think it's fun. Hypothetical question: what happens if someone driving without a valid license is hit by a drunk driver? Both people would get charged. Why would someone be driving without a valid license but have their insurance on them? A valid insurance as well. I would not pay for car insurance if I did not own a car. It is far too expensive. Also, time to mask up. The Payday Gang is hitting the NYFE. The new DLC brings 4 new masks, each depicting an atomic training animal. Oh, New York Federal Exchange. Oh, it's the Wolf of Wall Street. Hold on, can I get a picture of that real quick? I want to see this. Hold on. I would like to see the wolf mask, actually. I don't give a fuck. Alright. You got child support. Car got hit while parked. Driver's insurance sending me a check. Indiana, PA. Traffic law issues. Probate advice. I don't care about any of that. Give me something fun. Nor for a lawyer not to use email. Depends. Well, let's find out first. I've been dealing with this issue for a while, trying to get a closing on a coupe that I bought. Co-op, I think. But you forgot the hyphen. The hyphen in co-op is very important, I have to say. So the co-op lawyer completely ignores and does not respond to an email as a form of communication. I know they can get the email because it did give one rare response. So no, this is not normal, I would say. Otherwise, even very time-sensitive things, they ignore their emails or maybe not checking them all. So this is not a good thing. You need a new lawyer. You really should not be using SailMail. Fax. Text is not that uncommon. I know in my parents' divorce, one of the lawyers was contacted mainly through text. I believe the other one was mainly through email, but I would not know. There was a mix of email and texting, for the most part. Again, that's divorce law. This is co-op, but I'm pretty sure.
I mean, if they don't offer another way to contact them, then that's where it gets weird.
I think it is weird for them not to do email. I don't answer my emails, but that's a completely separate thing. Because I don't have a business email either. I need to start one so I can start getting in contact with people. Ooh, fired for needing brain surgery. No, this is called retaliation. That is retaliation, I believe. Also, yeah, reasonable accommodation as well. ADA and all that. But I believe that counts as retaliation. Should I call the police? We dropped off a car at a body shop referred by our insurance to fix the side door. The car has an air tag inside of it, and we decided to check the car, but showing it at a residential address. We passed by and we didn't see it on the street. We're assuming they possibly parked in the back. The air tag continues to pick up that location. Should we call the body shop tomorrow or get the authorities involved? I'd say call first, then get the authorities involved if they do not give you a good answer.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you should definitely go back to the shop and see if it's there for you. Yes, exactly. At the very least, someone may have took your AirTag. That would be very boneheaded considering its function. Please update us. They might not know what it is. They might just straight up not know what it is, see the Apple
Yeah.
logo, and be like, this is worth a lot of money, let me steal this. That also, again, you could get the police involved with that, but I feel like you have more for a petty theft case there. Because I believe petty theft is $2,500, but I believe it may also vary from state to state. What's petty theft amount? Hold on. $200 in New Jersey. Less than 500 or 1,000. So, and then AirTag price. I think it is just about. Oh, that's not bad. Look at that, 4-pack for $80. That's from Amazon, though. I want to know from Apple. Oh, really? But free engraving as well. Hell, I might have to get one for $30. I don't know. Come, like, come.
Why are you like this?
Can I just have an AirTag that just says fuck? Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, no, what else looks like a U? Hold on. Oh, I have caps lock on? Or no, it's always caps lock. Don't? No. Okay. Uh, you can't. Can I legally put fuck on an AirTag? No. Yeah, I would absolutely say, because someone might saw the Apple logo and stole it and be like, oh, I can make a lot of money off of this, and they find out it's $30. BOA won't release my wife's account to her beneficiary because she's a minor. Your wife is a minor?
I think there's more issues there.
Your wife is a minor? I don't think the wife is a minor. I think the beneficiary is a minor, and the wife died, I believe.
Oh.
Because I believe that's a beneficiary. Release my wife's funds to accounts over 10K because the state of California won't allow it due to her being a minor. Wait a minute. Your wife is a minor? I'm gonna need more detail there, buddy. I've been running around the branch office, calling them for over a week. Each time they would request another document, wasting my time. Now, the finally said they weren't so. I really have to have much insurance when I have the chance what I do. My wife died 2 months ago. So I don't understand. Right? Won't allow it due to my BOA won't release my wife's funds because the state of California won't let it due to her being a minor. How is she your wife if she's a minor? What is the legal age to get married? I believe the legal age to get married federally is 18.
This might not be from here. I hope. And whoever's suing this is also a minor.
In California, well.
Oh, actually.
So it is here. It could be, they could be using minor in the sense of under 21. But they could be like 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, true.
I don't know, though. I don't know. For the minor in the probate card, my wife added her. This is ridiculous. If I get a lawyer. Okay, no. Okay, my wife added her. So the person in question is a minor, not the wife.
Okay.
I think. If you open probate, I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom. Emancipate your daughter so she's a legal adult when then she can claim the funds. Then adopt her. Okay, so I assume it's the daughter. Is the minor. I hope. But they really need to get the phrasing correctly.
Yeah, they need to fix their phrasing.
This part of termination later legal, it was enforced off. I don't know. Gambling! Oh no, I thought it was an anti-gambling ad and it was, oh. Collecting license plate info, this just got me thinking. 4 electronic devices attached to the trunk of a Honda Civic. I think those could be dash cams. Or Mac license plate readers. Is bro a fucking cop? But why is it on a Honda Civic? I'm guessing they either own a repo business or they were hired by one to drive around. Could also be an undercover cop. Pretty shit at undercover, though, because if I saw that shit, I'm not speeding in front of you. Collect pictures, clear to mark profit. I don't know. I actually sent psych notes to entire school and parents. Oof. Ah, yikes. That is a HIPAA violation.
So, I'm taking these 2 classes this semester. I'm taking an online class for.
Is there anything legal I should be doing in a lawsuit complaint? I think you should do a complaint.
I think I should do it evaluate that, and then from there,
Yeah, especially considering it was an accident.
I don't think it was done maliciously, because they did delete it.
I mean, they literally said accidentally.
Yeah. Okay. So I would put in a complaint. I would not yet sue.
Yeah, complaint. If it turns out there's a reoccurring thing.
Yeah, well, it seems that there are recurring issues here already, because the kid's in preschool, right?
Mm-hmm.
And according to this comment right here, he's already been expelled once. And even if the school, it sounded like they were thrilled that he is there. Yeah. So, a lawsuit is appropriate if damages were incurred. So it was inappropriately expelled prior. That could be a thing. Especially in preschool. Man. Yeah, I feel like you could use it to fight. Why do you want to fight the expulsion? Just accept it and find a better school. This school is clearly run by assholes. Don't go there anymore. Because she's going to be in a trial case all day, and so they said they will sign a plea of agreement. My husband and his attorney, the state's attorney, signed it. She's waiting to the judge to sign it. I know this information because okay, I don't know what you're asking here. I'm waiting because I'm sick of this and tired of this no conduct order. I don't think the judge I don't know if the judge requires a court appearance to sign a paper if everyone else has already signed it. I feel like everyone's kind of just ready to sign the plea deal and get the fuck home. Is what it sounds like. Need help. This person is wrecking our lives. I need help with the situation. So my area keeps signing false restraining orders against me in multiple counties. We go to court and the orders get dropped, but then they file new ones. Meanwhile, they're calling the police and making false reports about I'm sending one. I'm sending that one. That was a text message just from a fake number. Signs up for everything possible online. Okay, couple things. Number 1, don't delete a thing. You need evidence. Number 2, file a reverse restraining order, file one against them. Get yours dropped, then file one against them, so that way they have to leave you alone, and then use all the evidence that you already have to go after them in court. I feel like this is they really did set you up to sue them perfectly.
And plus, like...
hook, line, and sinker.
Plus, since they have a restraining order against you, like...
And then they're continuing to text
about it.
And then they're continuing to text you.
So if they argue about you trying to put one on them, that's clear intent.
They clearly have malicious intent. Get a lawyer. There's some ways this can be handled, but a lawyer in your area would be best to provide the most efficient method since it's in multiple counties. But there are options. Yes, absolutely. You need help from law enforcement first. This is breaking several laws. Yes, this is harassment. Yeah. Absolutely. The thousands of text messages, harassment. After dog mauling. Oh, that's not good. Can I waive my right to a meal break in California? I'm hired as a remote position in California, but live on the East Coast, and my company has us take 1 hour lunch break, which has me clocking out 8 p.m. my time, which isn't the most ideal. Am I allowed to waive my right to a meal break and work through the lunch so the day is 8 hours instead of 9? Probably less of a legal question, more of a company policy rule question. Yeah, I feel like if you don't want to take your lunch break, you don't legally have to.
No, actually, in some places, like...
Well, in New Jersey, well, we don't know where he is, but the company's from California. I know if he's in New Jersey, you do have to, I believe. I believe it is a legal requirement in New Jersey.
Yeah.
But that's the company has to give one to you. I don't think that means that you have to accept it. I think this is up to personal choice, and I think this could be settled more easily by someone with actual legal experience. It depends what state you are in. You can only waive your lunch break. Okay, well that's... But they're not in California, that's the thing. But the company is. So we gotta follow their policy, I believe. I don't know. She was unable to get an abortion. She needed to save her life. Oh, that one absolutely. No. I don't know if you can sue the lawmaker themselves, but I believe you can sue the state. Which is the better way to do it. Yeah, so I don't think you can sue the lawmaker, but you can sue the state, and this has gotten laws overturned before. My abusive partner from lease in Texas. Are both of your names on it? Okay, co-signed. You're 23, he's 27. Oof. Work full-time and pay the bills and rent. He is finishing up medical and is not working. Say he hit me for the last time. I'm just done. How can I go with this legally? I don't want to start the process and not be able to get him removed and have things get worse. Any advice? So Texas, we signed with a private landlord, not a company or big apartment or anything. I've read through the lease. Texas.
I would say first you need to ask
complicated.
Like, whoever your landlord is, like if we can
definitely talk to the landlord
privately.
You can leave the lease without penalty if domestic violence is happening. Please call the police. That is true, but they want to stay. That's the complicated thing. File police report and get a restraining order. Contact them and give them these documents. Ask for have them removed from these. That's pretty good. I didn't know, Okay, yeah, well, Texas also protective order, including a kick-out order to have him removed. Okay, I thought Texas wasn't the best for, this kind of situation, but apparently I'm wrong. I don't know. It's just a stereotype thing, I guess. So yeah. So this is my non-legal opinion, because again, we are not lawyers and we cannot be giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely get a protective order, and definitely get the police involved. You have to get the police involved. I know we talked badly of them before, but in this case, you need them legally.
Yeah.
And they will hopefully protect you. Weird medical bill question. Restraining order. Hello, I have a restraining order. My ex-husband. A lot of stuff has happened, but the question comes from his dad. His father called my place of work and harassed my supervisor. I was wondering, would that be breaking the order I have against my ex-husband? Well, the order is not against his father.
I mean, it would
technically.
It would be a question of, is this an attempt to contact you?
Yeah, is the father behind? Is it starting to rain right now?
Yes.
I'll go get my umbrella. We gotta cut the video now, unfortunately. Or we can head inside, but I'm gonna get my umbrella anyway. So